Warning, this video contains hate towards Firestar. So if you love Firestar, I recommend you click off this video unless you want to see your favorite character ranted against. Because I don't like Firestar, personally. So, let's just get into the video. Hey guys, it's Inflamed here. Flamewing, whatever. New channel. I'm still getting used to saying Flamewing. But, so, I just have a little rant here that I said I would do on my art channel a while back. When I did the 20 Questions Warriors tag. And it's a Firestar rant. So, I'm going to tell you all why I don't like Firestar. First of all, let's start with the first series. He's great in the first series. Except for this one thing. He falls in love with everyone. Literally everyone. He falls in love with Spotted Leaf, who is nothing close to a perfect match for him. Then he falls in love with Cinderpelt, and then he finally makes up his mind and falls in love with Sandstorm. It's stupid. It's creating unnecessary love triangles, and I hate it. I hate unnecessary love triangles. Never mind. So, that's that. It's the only thing I don't like about him in the first series. The second series, he's okay. He doesn't do anything significant in the second series. Yeah, he's still, the most important character. But he doesn't do anything significant or good in the second series. It's just kind of like, hey, I'm your great, glorious leader. Bow down to me. And he's a pretty good leader in that book. I can't deny. I like him a little bit in those books. But, really, my favorite character in New Prophecy is probably either Leafpool or, Squirrelflight. No hate. I like Leafpool just a little bit. Actually, I like Cinderpelt best in that book. But Firestar, he just doesn't, work. He's still, the great leader that everyone should bow down to, and he's perfect and everything. But he doesn't really do anything. Other than his, he changes from being friends with One Star, nothing really happens with him in that book. It's just not, he's just not a very, good leader. And then after this is where he starts to become Mary Sue. First two series, he's okay. I like him in the first series. In the second series, he's fine. I wouldn't kill him off or anything. By the third series, he's starting to become Mary Sue. And some of you might disagree with me on this and say, he's just leading the clan. He's in the best prophecy in the entire story. Fire alone will save our clan. I really like the There Will Be Three Kin of Your Kin prophecy better, and pretty much almost every single prophecy in the book, except for the Lion and Jay and Rest on Gentle Dove's Wing. I don't like that prophecy. It's weird. But Firestar in that series, he's just not a good character. He doesn't, again, he barely does anything. And he's just there, and he's hey, I'm your glorious leader, bow down to me. He does, nothing. And then, I kind of wish, that's the last series that he's even, not fully Mary Sue. Because, by the end of that series, he's a Mary Sue. But, at the beginning of that series, he's still kind of shifting out of the okay range, where he's, an okay character. But then after that, he's just, Mary Sue, Mary Sue, Mary Sue. It's just not, And then the fourth series comes. Of course, he has to make his perfect comeback. He does nothing for two full arcs. And then you bring him back and make him probably the most important character in the entire series. Wow, Yarn Hunter. Wow. You made him do nothing for 2 books. For 2 series. Just so he could make his glorious comeback in the last couple books of the last series. Wow. No, I don't like that. That's not something that should happen. But Firestar, I just don't like him for that reason. But there's more that I want to go in detail with. Firestar, I'd rather that he get killed off in the middle of the third series because he has a really long lifespan. You'd come back at me and say Misty Star and Gray Stripe and Sandstorm and do 2 and Dustpelt. I think Dustpelt is still alive in the new series, but really, Firestar is the great, almighty, powerful leader. You'd think he'd get killed off in some glorious way in the third series, then later just by a stupid fiery tree. My point is that Firestar could have been such a better character if he had just died earlier. I'm being serious. It would actually be I might actually be legitimately upset if he got killed off at the end of the second series or in the middle of the third series, other than at the end of the last series when I hated him already. But I read these books a year ago, so I might have, if I go back and reread the books, I might have more hate for him now than I did before. But honestly, he's not a very bad character in the first few books. The first series, he's definitely a good character. Second series, he's okay. Third series, I'm just starting to get a bit tired of him. Fourth series, he's a literal Mary Sue. There's nothing else to it. Has something to do with everything and anything that's important in the clans, and it's stupid. Because he's not the big guy. He's just a kitty pet. And I hate that they had to make this stupid kitty pet such a big character. It was a thing enough. Maybe I would have liked him more if he even just stayed a warrior for longer. Because he became deputy really early. He was just out of being a warrior. Just out of being an apprentice when he became a deputy. And he hadn't mentored anyone. Well, he had mentored someone. But it's just not. That was definitely a sign that he was going to become a Mary Sue. Because he was a deputy. He was a leader way too early. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah. So, sorry to hate on your favorite character, but I don't like Firestar. Bye.